For car owners that want to remove scratches from their car paint, there are plenty of do-it-yourself hacks. Shoe polish is one amazing one. And by the way, when I first heard this, I laughed until I saw the results. Just wash and dry the scratch and the rest of the affected area. Now you rub in the shoe polish and you use a wet and dry sandpaper and water to sand out the polish. You can also speed this up if you happen to have an orbit polisher, the circular one. And then you apply it by using rubbing compound to remove the remaining scratches. A dark polish works well for the red finishes, and while a white polish handles the dark surfaces. Now, hacks like these can help you get rid of the superficial swirl marks, but the real problem requires a product that's specifically made with a complex mix of science and art that can make your car look so impressive. Now, the good news. The good news is that there's a nationally recognized car detailer that has his own remedies that can make it so much easier to remove these irritating surface scratches. Dan Sweeney reveals how anyone can use these methods to maintain a gorgeous, scratch-free paint. And here's a free presentation that is starting right now. So click the full screen button, pay close attention, and watch until the very end. And you can see how anyone can remove surface scratches once and for all. Look at my car. Awesome, huh?
My neighbor pointed out several scratches on my car that I hadn't even noticed. It was so frustrating because I take such good care of my car. I haven't been in any accidents, not even a fender bender. But when I take it out of the garage, the sunlight reflects off tiny scratches and those ugly swirl marks and look dramatic and deep, even though I can't even spot them most of the time. It's just so frustrating when I take such pride in my car. So finally, I asked him how he manages to never have this problem. I asked him directly, "How do you do it?" I guess I should have asked him earlier, because he's been using the right products for a while. He said I don't have to spend a lot of money on a professional paint correction or buy complicated power tools. Why is this story so relatable? Why are these minor swirls and shallow scratches stealing the joy and confidence of millions of proud car owners across the country? Why do little nicks and imperfections appear without the slightest collision or visible cause? Why are some scratches only really visible in certain lighting? And why do we find it so difficult to get rid of them? This certified detailer by the International Detailing Association has all the information you need to understand the problem and a simple solution to dealing with it.
Hi, I'm Dan Sweeney. I'm a detailer based out of Orlando, Florida, but you may have seen me on Torque Detail's YouTube channel. Wherever I am, I've helped thousands of car owners defy their car's aging process. I know the best ways to prevent scratches to your car's paint job and also the best ways to remove them. But let's face it, you're never going to be able to protect your car from everything. Even the 1961 Ferrari 250 GT kept in its private showroom wasn't safe from Ferris Bueller. Now I'd like to start by making sure we're on the same page so you can make informed decisions about the care and maintenance of your car's paint job. It's been over a century since Henry Ford famously said, "The customer can get the Model T painted in any color he wants, so long as it's black." Black paint was the most economical at the time when he was innovating manufacturing with the assembly line. But since at least the 1950s, cars have become status symbols as much as a means from getting from point A to point B without working up a sweat. Of course they're convenient, but they can also be a personal showpiece, something to show off to friends and other car enthusiasts. In all that time, paint and sealants have been improving and becoming more complicated. So let's break it down. Underneath it all, you've got the bare metal body panel, usually steel or aluminum. Now, metals can rust and corrode, so even if you didn't care about your paint job, you need to at least keep the environment from eating away at your vehicle. Now, there have been exotic vehicles made of carbon fiber, polished to a shine without any paint, but I doubt these will ever become mainstream. In the meantime, most cars and their metal car bodies are dipped into hot chemical baths to remove impurities, and then they're coated with a primer to prevent environmental damage to the body of the car. After the primer, a thin layer of paint is applied whose only purpose is to give it a particular color. Metallic paints include metal flakes, while pearlescent paints include iridescent particles. These specialty pigments have different colors and reflective properties, giving the paint a variety of visual effects. After the base coat or color coat, the body panel receives its final clear coat. This is thicker than the primer and base coat, so it can protect everything with either polyurethane or another durable and transparent polymer. This coat is arguably the most important one since it protects everything from erosion, the elements, birds, bugs, and anything else that could scratch the car. If it's damaged, it won't be long before the environment gets the pigments and the metal and you'll have real trouble on your hands. But any damage becomes obvious under controlled lighting, which is why Dave's neighbor picked up on the scratches in direct sunlight that he hadn't seen in the diffused light of his garage. And the scratches that only affect the clear coat are much easier and less expensive to deal with than if they get to the pigment or the metal, in which case most people will likely need the help of a professional. Since clear coats are designed to take the grit of daily driving, they can be scratched and repaired relatively easy without requiring a repaint of the whole panel. You can scratch your clear coat just by washing your car, so it's good to know that you have a product and the know-how to take care of the light stuff. As long as the clear coat maintains a minimum thickness, it can be sanded, polished, and buffed to remove the majority of scratches and expose a clear, glossy, and highly reflective finish. In another specific case, the paint may look perfectly fine, but put under intense light, a web of swirl marks appears. You can't feel them with your hand. They're too delicate and they don't really hurt your paint in any way, but they're there and they will drive a proud car owner insane. Sadly, the vast majority of swirl marks are actually caused by bad cleaning and drying techniques. For example, if you dry your car with the same towel over and over again without washing it, and if you wash your car with a microfiber mitt and only use one bucket, all that dirt and grime you take off the body cycles through and goes right back on the car, which can then end up creating scratches. Hard particles which haven't fully dissolved can get stuck to the towel or the mitt and act as a sandpaper, scratching the paint. Using a circular motion, as most people do, just makes matters worse and produces these web-shaped scratches. All that said, you can successfully polish away the majority of scratches you encounter and you can maintain the paint of your vehicles. So, if scratch and swirl marks accumulate no matter what do you do? You can go to a professional detailer and they will do a specialized paint correction where they level the surface coat, but this can cost hundreds upon hundreds. Or you can do it yourself for a fraction of the price by using Reverse by Torque Detail. This is a scratch and swirl remover and an all-in-one paint correction compound. Torque Detail has helped over 250,000 car enthusiasts restore their showroom shine. We've been creating innovative coatings and sealants for the last few years. Over the last 12 months, we formulated our Reverse product to specifically target ugly scratches and swirl marks that show up in your car's clear coat. What sets this product apart is the nanotechnology it uses. It's formulated from powder and made into a final liquid form. The ultra-fine nanoparticles penetrate the damaged paint surface, which helps it to go deeper than other scratch removal products. The microabrasion smooths out the surface and reduces the appearance of scratch and swirl marks, but will not damage the paint surface. This product works by hand, so no fancy tools are needed. It contains no fillers, silicone, or wax, and it won't create ugly hazing or streaking. Reverse is produced and tested by hand in California. We created this product because we wanted it for ourselves. We've only recently begun selling it to customers, and we're finally able to offer it on our website. I'm so proud of this formula. It works like a charm, and when I say it delivers results, there's no need to take my word for it. Dave is one of the first few lucky people to try it out. Just listen to what he has to say after using Torque Detail's Reverse.
Now, I have tried several products before, and they all promise to fix the scratches in my clear coat, but I haven't found anything better than a hit and miss. But after trying Reverse, I was blown away by the remarkable difference. Now, I know that you're always going to have minor scratching happen. It's inevitable, but the result here is repeatable. I don't have to worry about taking my car out into the world now. I know that it'll look good, and if I find any new scratches, it's no hassle anymore to correct it. It makes me excited about showing off my car again, and I love my car. Awesome, huh?
The stunning results Dave and countless other people are thrilled with look so similar to the professional detailing results many people happily pay a premium for. But these people didn't pay a premium to polish their cars to a factory shine. In fact, it costs them remarkably little as they used our new groundbreaking formula, which I'm delighted to introduce to you. It's called Torque Detail's Reverse, and it's the only science-backed solution with this formula, especially created to fight back against bothersome scratches with nanotechnology. So finally, We have an easy way to visibly reduce the appearance of even the most glaring clear coat scratches, and in next to no time at all, we can see the car we love make a triumphant comeback, all safely and best of all from the comfort of our own home. So now we know exactly what's causing the clear coat scratches. Let's talk about the best way to give Torque Details Reverse a try. I know every car owner that's watched this far is serious about making everyone from friends to family to complete strangers sit up and take notice of their ride. So, while eventually we will need to offer Torque Details Reverse for around $100 a bottle, which is still a steal, given it can deliver the similar detailer-based results wealthy people pay a lot of money for, we want to make this product suitable for any budget. So, we've decided to dramatically lower the price. Today, there's no need to spend $100 a bottle to keep your car worthy of showing off. You can now order a 4-ounce bottle of Reverse from our website or Amazon for $19.95. When you're ready to stock up, you can currently get 3 bottles for the price of 2. While we have over 5,000 5-star reviews on our store and over 3,000 5-star reviews on Amazon, sometimes customers have bad results. We do our best to make sure you are happy, and if you're not, we make it right. If for any reason you don't like the product, we'll refund you 100% of your purchase price within 60 days of purchase. There's no need to give us a reason, and there's never any hassle getting a prompt refund. That's how confident I am in this groundbreaking new formula. I want just as many people as possible to get back to feeling proud of their cars. So, click the next step and let's get started. Stock up to enjoy the best savings and, more importantly, the best results. I'm looking forward to hearing about yet another breathtaking transformation very soon. So click the link below, select the package that's right, and I'll be eagerly awaiting that success story. Thanks so much for watching.